It's been 2 weeks that I haven't been able to do a forecast or bring you signals. This week, I am here to bring you new signals, a forecast, analysis, or what the market will look like in this week. My name is Kofi, your admin for Leading Forex YouTube channel. Now, whilst I was away, I gave a signal on my Telegram channel last week, which happens to be Euro NZD. I think I gave a trade on Euro NZD as a sell. Unfortunately, it didn't go sell, it went buy. So we lost it. So for 2 weeks not being able to come your way, I decided that no, I need to do my best and come back for us to make the profit together. So today I'm here with the analysis. I want us to analyze the market and see what pairs or what currencies that we can be able to actually trade and make profit for ourselves in this week. If you are ready, I am also ready. My name is Kofi, your admin for Leading Forex YouTube channel. Now, let me take you straight into this week's analysis so that we see the trades that we can take in this week. Now, we go. So here we are on the MT4. Now, this week, we are expecting a few movements here and there. In the past weeks, JPY has been very weak, but as I speak to you now, JPY has been back with strength. Or as I speak to you now, JPY is back with strength. I should say it that way. So this week, I want us to look at JPY pairs, and not all of them, because this is on the weekly time frame. Okay, this is on the weekly time frame. Each candle represents a week. So if I take you to JPY pairs, you see that the sell has begun on JPY pairs. For instance, GBP JPY, you can see that last week we had a strong engulfing candle, a strong bearish candle that has engulfed the past 3 weeks candle in a form of a buy. So last 3 weeks we had 3 buy candles, and then 1 week candle has engulfed all those candles. This tells you that the momentum to the downside is still very, very strong. GBP JPY, this is a clear indication that the momentum to the downside is very strong. If you look at other JPY pairs, USDJPY, you can see the same thing, that the momentum to the downside is still there, because last 2 weeks was all bullish a bit, and then just last week the bearish candle gave that indication that yes, the JPY we've known for strength is back with full force. This is NZDJPY. You can see NZD has given us 4 continuous weeks bullish candles. 4 continuous weeks bullish candle, and just last week 1 candle has engulfed the 3 previous week's candles. This is to tell you that the momentum to the downside is fully back. Now, another one, AUDJPY, look at it. You can see it. 4 weeks candle has been engulfed by just 1 last week candle, bearish. So this is a clear indication that JPY's momentum to the downside is still very solid. So if this is a weekly time frame and we are seeing this, what is our next stop? Now, this is where it gets interesting. Our next stop for this JPY pairs, for instance, AUDJPY, we are looking at it here. Yes, that is the stop that we are looking at it to come to. This is the level we are looking at it. So if you are looking at it to come back to this level, how many pips will that be? We are looking at about 600 pips. That's AUDJPY. We are looking at about 600 pips for a sell. If we are looking at NZDJPY here too, similar thing. We are looking at the trade coming to this level here, this strong level over here. This is where we are expecting this momentum that is coming to reach. And so from here to the down there is also almost about 630 pips. The same thing with other pairs of JPY. For instance, let's look at one more pair. Then we can focus on 2 or 3. Look at GBP JPY, the same thing. So with this also, we are expecting the momentum to come down back to this level. Yes, we expect it back to that level. So from where we are at the moment to the down here, it's also about 600, almost 700 pips. GBP JPY almost 700 pips. So we are actually looking forward to see this happen. We are expecting the bearish momentum to come. And then Euro JPY to the same thing. We expect it to come back to that low level. The low level we are expecting it to come is this very level here. We expect it here. Or better still, we expect it to come down to somewhere here. Maybe somewhere here. Okay? And even if it is to the immediate top, that is about almost 400 pips. But if it's to the immediate down here, that is almost about 700 or 800 pips. Is that okay? So we are expecting JPY pairs to continue the momentum to the downside that we are seeing now, because this is a clear indication of a down trend. So if this is what it is, what are the pairs you and I supposed to focus on? What are the pairs? I am going to give you only 2. Although all the JPY pairs are possible trades that you can take, but I am going to give you only 2. Is that okay? The 2 that I am going to give you has to do with AUDJPY and then NZDJPY. I want to leave you with these 2. AUDJPY and then NZDJPY. So going back to the chart, AUDJPY, we want to target a sell. This is AUDJPY. We are going for a sell. Now the market closed at a price of 94.880. That is the price at which the market closed. The market closed at 94.880. So let's assume that this is our entry. Okay? Let's assume that that is going to be our entry. All right? So our entry level is going to be this level here. We are just using that for example because when the market opens, it is possible that this entry might change. It is very possible. But let's assume the market is closed, but this is our entry, 94.88. Now, we are going to go our risk to reward. This time round, I want us to recover our loss for last week. So our risk to reward ratio is going to be 1:2. Okay? Risk to reward is going to be 1:2. That's going to be our ratio. So I will explain this in case you don't understand. Our risk to reward ratio is going to be 1:2. So it means if your risk is going to be 100 pips, that is the 1. Then it means your reward must be 200. If your risk is going to be 50 pips, then your reward must be what? 100. The risk has to do with your stop loss. The reward has to do with your take profit. So if your stop loss is going to be 100 pips, then it means your profit must be what? 200 pips. So that is the ratio of 1:2 in terms of risk to reward ratio. Is that okay? So just as we've been doing on this channel every Sunday, our risk is going to be 100 pips and our reward is also going to be 200. I am changing the rule. At first, we used to do a ratio of 1:1, but now I want us to do a ratio of 1:2 because we have some losses I want us to recover. So 1:2. So if our stop loss is going to be 100, our take profit is going to be 200. So in that case, I am going to give you a stop loss based on this entry price, although the market is closed. And like I said, when the market opens, the entry level might change. So based on this entry that I have written, our stop loss is going to be what? 95.880. That is going to be our stop loss. That is our STP or our SL. That's our SL rather. So our SL stop loss is going to be 95.88. And our take profit is going to be what? Let's look at our take profit. Our take profit, which is our take profit TP, is going to be 92.880. That is a profit of 200 pips. So our take profit is going to be 92.880. I am giving you this based on the entry price now, because the market is still closed. And I said the trade is what? A sell. I said the trade is what? A sell. So take note of that. It is what? A sell. Sell trade. That is our first trade for this week. The trade is going to be a sell trade. Our take profit is given here of 192.880. Our stop loss is 95.880. And then our entry price is 94.88. The ratio here is 1:2. Now the currency pair is AUDJPY. AUDJPY. That is the trade we are taking for this week. Is that okay? Now let's go to our next trade. Our next trade is going to be NZDJPY. So NZDJPY, where is it? NZDJPY is here. So NZDJPY also, we are looking at what? A sell. Take note of that too. We are looking at what? A sell trade. A sell trade. We are looking at a sell trade. So sell trade. So that's what we are looking at. A sell trade over here. And then what is the entry? The entry price at this moment, as I see on the chart now, based on the fact that the market is closed, our entry that I see here is 87.807. But like I said earlier, this entry price can change when the market opens. But I am just using this very entry price to give you the parameters, the stop loss and take profit. Already our risk to reward ratio is 1:2. You know that already. So if this is our entry, then what is our stop loss price based on that entry? Our stop loss price is going to be 88.807. That is a stop loss of 100 pips. So you input this price here, 88.807. And what is going to be our take profit? So our take profit is also going to be what? 85.807. That is a take profit of 200 pips. This is going to be our take profit. So our entry is what? 87.807. Our stop loss is 88.807, and our take profit is what? 85.807. The trade is a sell. The trade is a sell. So this is it. The instructions I always give, I am going to give the same instructions. The first thing is that when the market opens, because the spread is very high, I always suggest that you wait for what? A minimum of 1 hour, a maximum of 2 hours before entering your trade. This will help for the market to close its gap in terms of spread before you enter into the market. Is that okay? So take note of that. Again, make sure that the price at which the market opens becomes your entry price. So you can use that to calculate your take profit or stop loss in case you don't want to use what I have given to you here. Now, another thing is that if you want to join my free Telegram channel group, it is there. The VIP group is also there, but the VIP one comes with a cost of $100 to be in that group and take signals from me for a period of what? 1 year, 12 good months. It goes for $100 to be in the VIP group. The free group is also there. If you want to be in the free group, it is free. Just as the name suggests. So there's no problem there. And like I said, I have put a hold on mentorship because I want to also make some monies for myself before the year ends. And so I'm putting mentorship on hold now until somewhere next year, where I will decide whether to come back to do it or to allow the few people I have trained. I have trained no less than 100 people, so that I can allow the few people that I have trained to maybe also take up the mantle to train others, because I see a lot of them doing so well. I see a lot of them doing so well, and I'm happy I have been able to help people, and they are also making it big. Some have even made it bigger than me. Yeah, that's the gospel truth. Some have made it bigger than me because they had their money, the capital they had to start with is better than what I had to start with. So they are far gone, they are doing so well, and I'm happy. If the day they will wish to share their testimonies in camera, or is it going to be in camera? Yes. The day they wish to share their testimony in a video form like this, I'm sure we may do that for them to share their testimonies, so that at least you may get to know that these are the people I have trained and this is how they are doing. I don't like to brag or blow my own horns. If they choose to say we want to do it, I will let them do that so that you get to know them. If they still want to stay in their cool one corner and do their own thing, that is that. I don't have any problem with that. Is that okay? So for now, mentorship is on hold. So sorry about that. It's not something that I intentionally decided to do. No, it is not intentional, but it's for a purpose. All right? Thank you for understanding. All right, so that is that. But the signals will come. If I get a trade opportunity, I'll share with you like I have done today. So join us. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for our Sunday's market review. Every Sunday, we will review the market together so that you can take the opportunities that are available. Is that okay? Thank you. I'll see you in the course of the week, and then we can trade together and make the profit in terms of signals. Thank you very much.